What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B-High Radio Shout, and as always, I got my podcast partner up in this thing, OG Gangsta Wicked, a.k.a. Big Galaxy of Ghetto Mafia.
Man, I could not wait to get here today, big guy.
Get out of here, Wick.
Yeah, I mean, I think I had maybe one of the best weeks of my life as far as the entertainment business goes.
Okay.
Started out Wednesday.
Yeah.
Goody Mob brings me out to 100,000 people.
My God.
You know, at Wind Down Wednesdays out there in East Point.
Mm-hmm.
The love was crazy.
Yeah.
We follow that up by Friday, and actually let me back up. Sunday with Kane, Young Bleed, and Planet P for my video release party. So let me not leave the fellas out first.
Exactly.
That started it off Sunday.
Yeah, they kicked off
jumped
the
it
week.
off.
Yeah.
Then on Wednesday, now we go back to the concert. Wind Down Wednesdays coming out to the 100,000 with Goody. I mean, it was epic.
Come on now.
And then we ended it off Friday. You know what I'm saying? You and me, man, with Ceelo Green's 50th.
Yeah.
Celebration birthday party, man, downtown. And it was, I think that, I've seen a lot of great birthdays, but I don't think I've ever seen one, that put together.
Yeah.
We were there early, first of all.
That's
you got
right.
me in there early, got me drunk early, so I missed the tail end of everything.
Yeah.
But we come in, it's beautiful in there. Everybody's dressed in black.
Yeah.
Free bar, free food. Ceelo, I don't eat sushi either. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Free bar, free food. What stuck out to me too with the birthday celebration was seeing Ceelo Green get his diploma.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Ceelo hadn't graduated from high school. As educated as he comes off.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
As well spoken as he is. I thought that he had a verse in a song where he said, I recall never graduating at all.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel I'm just a disappointment to y'all.
My God.
I'm thinking that in rap, a lot of times behind, we may say stuff, it don't mean that it's personally us.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be a friend, or maybe it could be just, what he's seen, or he thinks somebody else needed to hear that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't think that he had never graduated. He would be the last person I didn't think that.
Yeah.
So seeing him get his diploma in front of his friends and family, which he had us there early, so I felt like family. It was very powerful to me. I almost shed a tear.
Come on now.
And I think that Ceelo, as I'm looking at him, sitting up there in a cap and gown with his, surrounded by his family and friends, at first I kind of thought, I said, well, did he know that this was going to happen? But as I'm looking at him, I think that he was shocked.
Yeah.
I'm sure he may knew that he was going to have a great birthday.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But I think they held that from him.
Yeah.
And so seeing his face up there, I got my camera going back in between you and him to see which one of y'all going to cry first, because y'all both went in the maze. Because really, I was the only guy from Decatur there. This was a maze. Let's just call it for what it is, Ceelo.
Yeah.
Y'all tricked me into coming into a maze high school class reunion. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it was. Time you walked through the door, behind, all your teachers and everything else. So, looking at him, you know what I'm saying, in cap and gown, get a diploma and barely holding it together. That was powerful for me. So anyway, I walked out after that, particular thing, and as I'm sitting outside, taking all that in and digesting that, receiving what I just saw, because let me tell you something.
Talk to me.
I was in the same boat as Ceelo Green.
My God.
So I didn't graduate from high school because of this rap. I dropped out of school early and started going out to the studio with MC Breed, and I gambled on that. And my mama, Beverly Ball was like, look, you got one choice. Two choices. You going to school in here, or you getting up out of here, you talking about this rap shit.
Yeah.
And that's what we parted ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From back then. So I felt Ceelo.
Yeah.
You know, so I gave my life to this.
Exactly.
You know, and I didn't get as big as CeeLo Green did, but I made out well for myself.
Exactly.
You know, so I felt him. That's another thing. I'm sitting out there, I'm drinking, you know, a little bit, you know, because the bar was free.
Come on
we don't say that 50 times.
Oh, yeah.
As a matter of fact, if you throw your 50th and the bar is not free, I'm trying to tell you, I'm turning right around when I get in there. That's the first thing.
Man.
The standard, the bar has been set.
Okay, now
you know what I'm saying? Literally.
Bar all the way up through
Absolutely. So I'm sitting there and on about my third or fourth, you know, pineapple, you know, mixed drink, and I see the Maze band come through the door. Now, after I just, you know, saw this man get the plum, when I saw Maze band come through, I know all y'all went to Maze, how much, you know, pride y'all have in the school. Yeah. Not a school I would have wanted to go to, but anyway, that's another subject. Yeah. So I see I see the band, and I said, this, aha. Mm-hmm. This is my moment that I'm gonna catch B-High crying. He gonna break down when he see this band come in here. You and CeeLo, because I need to get y'all on camera. So I can always blackmail you later on.
Come on,
but
man.
anyway, I slide in behind the band. The band come in. I said, B, you didn't know the band was there yet because I'm outside in the lobby with the band.
Exactly.
So I slide in with the band in the last door down there. I get in the corner. And I'm recording. That band coming, I see CeeLo looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I said, CeeLo might hold it together a little bit more.
Come on.
But I found you. You couldn't see me. And I saw you looking around. I don't know if you were looking at me to see if, but I saw you looking around. I said, oh yeah, he don't see me. So I'm ducked off in the car. I got him. Boom, zoom in on it. I know that band coming in. And just when I think you about to shed a tear, this big Applehead nigga coming in my camera, in my view. Guys, you win, I love the concert. Yeah, nigga, you slammed it, drunk as hell. I said, man, get the fuck out of the way. I'm trying to get me. I'm trying to get me out. Break it down on the band. But no, man, it was great. I appreciate, you know, I want to say thank you to CeeLo.
Of course.
Thank you to, you know, Maze. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all for having me there. You know what I'm saying? I did feel the love and the pride from y'all's school. You know what I'm saying? And met a lot of great people from y'all's school. So I can see why y'all are proud as Maze High School.
Exactly. You know, I mean, for me, Wick, you know, it was definitely a family reunion in that thing, man. I got to shout out all of the Callaways in the building that went to school with me at Maze as well, Crystal and Kayla. And then, you know, seeing CeeLo get that diploma in there, I mean, you right. My eye did sweat a little bit. It sweated a little bit. When I saw that band come in there, and then I saw Big Floaty rapping that Get Up, Get Out, and Get Some verse.
Right.
I mean, it was a full circle moment because when he says, I don't recall ever graduating at all, sometimes I feel like I'm a disappointment to y'all, but he had his family in there with him to experience that full circle moment to where, you know, I felt like as a young man that I was a disappointment to y'all. But at 50 years old, yes, I'm getting my diploma. Yes, I went out here and became successful. And yes, I put it down for the town, and I did make y'all proud by the end of it all. Right. So that's what kind of made my eyes sweat a little bit because, I mean, his sister, the way she put it down for her brother, I mean, you know, that's just that family love. That's that A-Town family love that you got to be able to respect and appreciate. Right. It didn't hurt that the party was classy and star-studded.
Absolutely.
Okay, I mean, every notable in the city of Atlanta was in the building showing love. I mean, from Jeezy to Morris Day, to Killer Mike, I mean, Dallas Austin, so many folks I can't name them all. I mean, the Goody was definitely in the building.
The whole
so,
Goody.
You know, for me, anytime I'm in the presence of the whole Goody mob that made the greatest album of all time, I mean, it's just an automatic nostalgia going on for me. So I was able to chop it up with T-Mo, Gip, Cujo, see what the hell's going on with them. Everybody was doing well. Everybody feeling good. Everybody in a celebratory mood. CeeLo over there enjoying himself, having a time in his life. And I mean, it was just a beautiful day in the A for me. And I mean, everybody appreciate CeeLo bringing us out there to that thing too, man, because I mean, I had a ball. You know, like I said, that open bar, Wick, that open bar got a hole in your boy.
Well, you better make sure that on your 50th birthday, the bar, like I said, the bar has been set.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Shout out to JT Money too, man. He performed. You know what I'm saying. JT show, man. You know, we were the first. We opened it up. Me, you, and JT. You know what I'm saying. So, Jazzy Faye. You know, yeah. So, no, it was great. New face wind up coming.
What up, though, face? Also, I got a chance to holler at the mayor. I got a chance to holler at Raymond Ross from the city of Atlanta as well. I told them that they were doing an excellent job and moving the city forward and, you know, keeping the culture alive in this thing. And I mean, it was just so much camaraderie and so much love in the building. I don't think there would have been a better place to be at Friday night in the A last week than at Ceelo's birthday party, man.
Now, switching gears, I hate to rain on your parade.
Oh, really? Really?
I said it was a great week, a whole entire week.
That's right.
Well, the week didn't end. You know, last night was the end, my cap off to the week. I'm scrolling down, you know what I'm saying, the internet, and I come across a post from Gift Goody, who was at the birthday party. And I see where, you know, they're interviewing Andre 3000.
Yeah.
3 Racks.
Yeah.
And I see where Dre finally admits that he's from Decatur.
Dre was lying. You know, Dre just be doing anything sometimes. You don't know what's going to come out of Dre's mouth. Dre just was just saying something.
He said, caught the 86 Lithonia headed to Decatur. There's another
how you were
verse.
just saying about Ceelo, sometimes they put stuff in the verse and they didn't mean it. But that's one of those times. That's what,
Dre don't lie. We're not going to sit there and do that. We definitely not going to sit there and do that. And I was shocked. This was one of, you know, I've had a few wild moments in my life. First time I heard my mama cuss.
Yeah.
First time she bought me the Atari 2600.
Yeah.
With Pac-Man.
Yeah.
First time coming on here, you know, so Be High.
Yeah.
Me and you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And seeing Andre 3000 say that he went to Southwest DeKalb and he's really straight from the deck. Those were that's a moment.
I heard him say that he was from Southwest Atlanta. I didn't hear the Southwest DeKalb part.
Yeah,
you just keep on adding the DeKalb part to Southwest.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Don't switch out the Atlanta with DeKalb.
He went to school at Southwest DeKalb.
He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it.
And all this time, I'm saying, like, I don't have you sitting in my face talking about he's the greatest, and you always left that part out. I've had Bubba Sparks come up here and cuss me out. I've had Gibb come up here. I have Cheese. I've had Lil Will.
Yeah.
I've had the whole Dungeon family.
Yeah.
I mean, Timo Goody, all of them.
Come on.
And y'all all seem to leave out that part.
That particular part.
Dre was straight from the deck. You know what I'm saying? So now we have a claim to all my Decatur partners.
Yeah.
Not only do y'all have Ghetto Mafia, but Outkast, we have one half Outkast that is coming straight from the dead.
You always try to tie yourself into something, man.
Hey, man. But other than that, great weekend behind.
Exactly. No, man, I had the time of my life in this thing. Now, I mean, in trending topics, you know, I was on the New York Post, and they were saying that 50 Cent, he vows to dissuade Trump from potentially pardoning Diddy after the president teased the possibility. You know, rapper 50 Cent will contact President Trump to deter him from considering a pardon for disgraced hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs, according to a social media post. Now, Trump shockingly said Friday that he would be open to pardoning Combs if he was found guilty at his ongoing federal sex trafficking and racketeering trial. He said, nobody's asked, but I know people that are thinking about it. I think they're thinking about it. I think some people may have been very close to asking. And that's what Trump had to say. And then you turn back around. Trump always said, first of all, I like to look at what's happening, and I haven't been watching it too closely, although it's certainly getting a lot of coverage. And then 50 Cent, he came in out of nowhere and said, he said some really bad things about Trump. It's not okay. I'm going to reach out so he knows how I feel about this guy. And he said Donald doesn't take well to disrespect, and he doesn't forget who chooses to go against him. He doubled down. Now, these were in 2 Instagram posts that 50 put out, letting Diddy know that, hey, man, I want to make sure that you stay in there. I don't care about nobody trying to pardon you. I'm going to break this on up.
Now, that's the definition of black on black crime.
Oh.
You know, 50, you know, and then he has a lot of fans, and what I've learned in this world is that there are a lot of haters out there. There are a lot of people out there that wish you bad. Yeah. There's a lot of people out here that are jealous that you are successful. Yeah. And that never changes. No, even if they get money and they get successful. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, with good comes evil, you know what I'm saying, night and day. And I think that, you know, that 50 is in a place of darkness. No matter how much money he has or how successful or driven he is on a business side or something, to go out your way to, what do you even care for? Now, you know, there are people saying that his ex-girlfriend was over there with Puff and or this or that. Maybe some things have been said. Maybe there's some threats have been said. I don't know their personal relationship. But I've had the same situations go on. It might not be on that big of a scale, so it's hardly nothing that a guy can tell me that his behavior is this way because, well, Wick, you don't understand. Because, you know, my girl was over there and he was saying this, or he threatened me. I done been threatened by some partners that I am partner friends with right now. Yeah. I don't have niggas don't cross me that don't, you know, took the girl that I love. Yeah. Or, you know, or I don't took theirs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We have gotten past these type of things as we matured and got older. That's right. You know, because I didn't have time for, you know, childish things anymore. You understand what I'm saying? So, you say you can't get past certain things. That's bull. A lot of fans will say that. Yeah. You know what I mean? He was at 19 years old. He tried to holler at my girl. You know, dumb shit. Yeah. You know, the man is already down. He hadn't even been convicted yet, and you're already lobbying for him not to be pardoned. Where are we at right now as far as black on black, as far as the community go? Yeah. Another thing that's very disappointing is 50 has a powerful, you know, wand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, in the community. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? It's a very powerful one. And so did Puff. Yeah. And what's sad is that both of them, when given that power, misused the power. My God. Both of them. Now, I don't feel like 50 is doing what Puff was doing. Yeah. But Puff misused it in this kind of way. And I think 50 is misusing it in this kind of way right now. You know, every second is some post about somebody. Meech gets out. You know, he needs to go back in. Puff ain't been convicted yet. He needs to make sure he stays in. Yeah. You know, like I said, I come from the old school. Maybe I'm lame now. Yeah. I just never lobbied for brothers to stay in prison. Now, there are a few deal breakers. If you're a serial raper, you're out here messing with kids. You understand what I'm saying? You know, something there's a few things. Yeah. There's a few things that I don't cross the line with. Exactly. He needs to stay in. Yeah. But, I mean, the man hasn't been convicted yet. We're talking about a freak party. You're talking about he was a freak. Yeah, he might have been gay. I don't know what he tried 50 or something back in the day or whatever. Something over a girl. But to already start lobbying to the president of the United States of America to keep a man in that has not even been convicted yet. One, you just assuming that he's going to be convicted. You know, I think a lot of this also behind that you don't say so much stuff about a guy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You can't afford for him to get out now. You don't want him to get out. You understand what I'm saying? Because you don't already, you know what I'm saying, hung him in court opinion to people, or you have tried to. Yeah. So I mean, I'm disappointed in 50 Cent. I'm still, nothing ever changed how I feel about 50 Cent's music. I think he had one of the greatest albums of all time. Those are facts. But the shenanigans that from these past few years, to me, is just not how I was raised on Candler Road and McAfee and the OGs that brought us up. Yeah. They didn't raise me like that.
Well, you know, I think you described it best when you said the shenanigans, okay?
Right.
Because 50 is going to show up with his damn shenanigans to every situation in the community, but it's never to uplift nobody. It's just to finish everybody off. And
right.
It's like, when is 50 going to wake up and realize that? But then also, too, we don't know what the hell was going on behind the scenes.
Correct.
So
correct. I said that. I said that.
You said that, and I had to check myself with that too as well.
Right.
We don't know, if Diddy took his baby mama from him.
You're right.
Hell, he might be like, you know what? I don't like you.
But I'm not gonna lobby. I'm not going out my way because one thing I look at when I said County Road, how they raised me.
Yeah.
Nobody can take your baby mama.
Yeah.
Your baby mama chose.
Hey.
Don't. See, we had a thing. I don't want to say it on air.
Yeah.
Don't hate the. You know what I'm talking about.
The game.
Exactly. So he ain't took nothing from 50.
Yeah.
She decided to go over there with Puff.
Yeah.
Now, Puff might have hated on him.
Yeah.
Puff might have showed more money.
Yeah.
Puff might have flexed more. Oh, well, he got a Rolls Royce. Well, I got a double Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
He got a $1 million house. Well, I got a $2 million house.
Yeah.
He had a $500,000 watch. Well, I got a $1 million watch.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's that person has to make that decision. We don't own no women out here. You know what I'm saying? And if they walk out your life, if you buy them a pair of shoes and they walk out your life, that's the decision that they made. Period. You cannot blame Puff for taking your baby mama.
But see, the issue is though, we understand that.
Correct.
But every man don't live by those rules. Real players live by those rules.
Right.
And some folks is like, you know what? I don't care about those player rules.
Right.
I don't like him, so I'm just going to act and I ain't going to act like I do.
Right.
50 is either hot or cold. Either he's going to be on this side of, I rock with you, or he's going to be on this side of, you need to go to hell.
Right.
So I think he's on the you need to go to hell side with Diddy, but it's like, my God, every time you hear about 50 in the media, it's never anything positive as far as uplifting the culture, unless it's his own personal stuff.
Right, it's his
If
own
it got
personal
something to do with
stuff.
somebody else, it's always, you know what? It's like, come on, filth.
Right.
Show some love and keep it real out here, or at least try to balance out this negative energy with some
the positive
energy.
So
it won't always feel like, here come 50 and his hating ass again.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I think we should leave it right there at that like I said, I think 50 is that album is one of the greatest of all time.
He's one of the greatest artists.
And he's one of the greatest artists and businessmen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just disappointing, and I don't think it's needed in the community. But hey, he has, over 30 million followers that feel like, and half of them probably feel like it's entertaining to them.
Yeah. Hey, man, y'all hit the comments. Let us know how you feel about all this, man. Beehive Radio, shout it. Big Galaxy. Happy birthday, Ceelo Gray.
Happy birthday.
We gone.